what I do is I have my weights, my weight plates underneath the bed. I store them underneath the bed. It kind of drives my wife a little bit crazy because she can bump her feet on the weights, and those weights are not light. So sometimes she accidentally kicks the weights and it hurts pretty bad on her feet. Um, and I hardly have very much compassion because I can't feel my legs, I can't feel my feet. So it's hard, but I do try and think about her, and I do try and put the weights far underneath the bed, um, so that she doesn't kick them. And the light ones that I mean, I don't mind so much having the light weights underneath the bed, kind of close to the end of the sides of the bed, but the heavy weights I tend to put a little bit more further underneath the bed. Although there's not a lot of room because our bed is pretty small. It's kind of it's pretty cozy. Let's just leave it at that. It's a tight fit between my wife and I to sleep at night. And of course, the dogs think that they need to get in bed with us. And so our bed is the bed that you're seeing right now is very packed with lots of animals, including human animals too. And magically, there is a couple of dogs that get in the bed at sometime in the middle of the night too, and they sneak in the bed. So the bed is even more packed uh, in the morning because the big dogs, the heaviest dogs that we have in our house, they sneak in the bed with us, and so it's uh, it's pretty tough in the morning to have all those kids, but what are you gonna do? That's the way love is, I guess. Um, so what I do here is had a couple pounds, with my adjustable dumbbells. I had the weights on there, and you know, the one thing that I can do is I can have my wheelchair cushion underneath my back, and that tends to p- pop out my chest a little bit more than it would be normally. But here I don't have the wheelchair cushion underneath me, um, and that's okay. The wheelchair cushion, what it does is it makes it a little bit more less stable. Let's just say that less stable. It makes my back a little bit less stable. So I am getting more of a push. I'm getting more of a press whenever I have the wheelchair cushion underneath me at my back, but it's not a big deal to me, I guess. I have my shoulder blades. I try and pinch my shoulder blades together as much as I can um, before I do these presses. Before I press the weight above my head like this. Um, my one of my elbows uh, is kind of sore, so maybe I'm blocking my elbow at the top, and that's not a good thing. I'm not sure. I'm not going down all the way, so that's fine. Um, so I'm getting a pretty good press. Maybe I will increase the weight just a couple pounds, but I'm just really nervous about having any elbow pain. I haven't had elbow pain in a while, knock on wood, so I don't want that to happen again. I don't want to have to experience elbow pain, which I'm sure that I will. You know, That's the way it is. I'm sure that I will experience elbow pain again, but right now it's pretty good, and then the weight is okay. Um, and usually I like to do an exercise that is really hard on my body, really hard for me to do earlier in the day, and then in the afternoon that I like to do a little one that exercise that isn't as difficult, isn't as hard as the exercise that I did earlier that day. Um, Today I did some kickbacks a little bit later on, probably about 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock p.m. Then I did some kickbacks. I did some kickbacks just with my right arm. Got a pretty good workout there, workout of the triceps. But here, with these presses, then you're working out your chest muscles. You're working out your pecs. You're working out your shoulders a little bit, your front shoulders. Um, there was a guy that I saw that said that you can work on your chest muscles or your pec muscles also if you do decline flies. And I'm not quite sure if I can do that or not, because there is some bars that stop my flies from occurring. Maybe I'll try and show you guys a little bit later on. But it's kind of a good habit right here. After a decent workout, it's good to have like a Ensure or a protein shake, a nutritional shake, something that has quite a few calories, because this has like 350 calories, and it has about 13 grams of protein. Um, the best protein is meat protein, but is a meat source protein, but this is okay, a good decent amount of protein, and I just trying to finish it all up, finish up the can. A lot of people don't like that